IVM.
And we are back with a new episode of IVM Likes podcast. Sorry, Antariksh, go on.
Oh, that was great. That was Kaustav Banerjee. I'm the host today evening for this show. Whenever you're listening to this morning or night, I am Antariksh Thakkar. Joining me today on this episode are Kaustav Banerjee. Hey, Kaustav.
Hey, Antariksh, how's it going?
Thanks for the high energy intro of this episode.
Hey, I just gave it a shot, okay? I've seen you guys do this so many times. I like, maybe I'll try this once, So
Yeah, cool, man. Exactly. Who knows? Someday you might be the host.
Oh, I don't want to be. Thank you, man.
It's just about time. Sumit, and also joining us is Sumit Pandey. How are you, Sumit?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
What are you drinking, man?
Chai.
Oh, chai. Are you a chai guy or a coffee
Yeah, I'm a chai guy.
He's a chai guy and a shy guy.
guy? Or you, Kaustav?
I'm not drinking anything, man.
No alcohol?
No, nothing. Like, what day drinking you want to do, man? That
No,
too
but
in the middle of the week.
But
It's
you
not
do
even
drink
Friday.
alcohol. But do you usually drink chai or
Oh,
coffee?
yeah. I drink 4 cups of coffee every day. And at least like 4 pegs every weekend, probably. Sometimes.
Oh, 4 pegs of coffee. Wow, man. That's
Hey,
a
4
weird.
pegs of
Okay. So I am also a tea drinker, and I got this because I take my time with my chai. I recently got this, okay? This is like a weight thing where
Heater.
it's a heater, exactly. It just keeps my cup hot. And it comes
Oh.
with a very cool fancy cup with
Mug.
it. Mug with it, yeah.
Fancy people with fancy mics and fancy lightings with fancy all equipment.
Dude, not that fancy. This costs 999 rupees, okay? 999 rupees, not that fancy.
You prove that you live in power, dude.
yeah, for sure. But too lazy to walk to the microwave every time my chai gets cold. Exactly what it is. So I drink a lot of chai. But what happens with me is like sometimes I'll just like drink 2 cups, but I'll drink them throughout the day because this thing is brilliant.
Has ever Suresh ji from our IVM office complained saying you drink too much chai?
No. Has that happened? He told you
Really?
that?
I think that was the thing, right?
He never said that. But also at IVM, at the IVM office, when we used to be at the office, I would only drink their coffee because the coffee is amazing at IVM office. Dude.
Yeah.
I love it. I was like addicted to that coffee.
Endorsed it. I was more into chai when it came to IVM's chai.
Yeah.
But you endorsed that coffee and made me get hooked to that coffee, dude.
Dude, कुछ ज़्यादा ही सही था यार. Like I don't know, Suresh used to make it so well.
Dude, I had it accidentally and it just like.
How do you have it accidentally?
Accidentally in the sense I ordered for.
अरे ये किसका glass है? अरे जी, मेरे को नहीं पीना था.
For all you know, that glass would have been there for 4 days.
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
Yeah. No. Let's give Suresh credit, man. He was a good office worker.
Yeah.
I miss
Shout
him,
out to Suresh.
Miss all of them. Yeah. Shout out to Suresh. Shout out Suresh. Why do we miss you? All right, guys. So if you don't know how this show works, this is firstly it's IVM Likes. And if you don't know how this show works, I don't know how you made it here. Thank you so much for joining us. As I said, we are IVM Likes. What we do is we are IVM staffers and we talk about the things we like on the show. In the first half, we give some awesome recommendations of things, maybe a game, a movie, or a TV show that we have recently checked out, or a book that we recently checked out, and we would like you guys to check out as well because we think it's awesome, and hopefully you guys will as well. And in the second half, we talk about something a little more pop culturally relevant, in the sense like a pop culture topic to say per se. And this time on this episode, we're going to talk about our favorite video games from our childhood.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me just look this up. I think there's already a video game episode done, but that was done with other members of the IVM staff back in the day. And now that we are here, them is what I say.
Burn to all of them who were there.
To hell with them all. To hell with them all. Exactly. Let's just go to that episode. I'll just tell you which episode that is if you guys would like to check that out as well. Episode 115 is board games versus video games of IVM podcasts, and where Abbas, Madhuri, and Abhineet talk about, you get it, board games versus video games.
Pavam, bro. Abhineet was pavam.
Yeah, dude. I think we should. I actually record an episode of IVM Likes talking about the history of the staffers that we know and like how it was working.
Yeah, that'd be a great episode.
That'd actually be fun. Yeah. Cool, man. I actually missed quite a few of them. Oh, well, let's get into this. Let's get into the recommendation part. Sumit, would you like to start us off, man?
Uh, yeah, okay.
Poor
So
guy, you're throwing the limelight on him first and foremost. You should be the one starting, Antariksh. What, man?
he always does this, actually.
Yeah, man. I always do this. It's just how it goes. This is my show. No, it's not.
So I wanna recommend an Instagram page called Pixim Perfect. Okay, and this guy, the person who runs this page, his name is Unmesh Dinda. Okay, and this guy he teaches Photoshop within 1 minute. Okay, like different things in Photoshop.
Wow.
So
But
it's
only
kind of-
Photoshop or Illustrator also?
no, only Photoshop. Like only Photoshop. 600 plus videos within 1 or 2 minutes or 10 minutes video, short video, but very good content to go.
Oh,
So-
what's it called again?
Pixim Perfect.
Pixim Perfect.
Pixim Perfect.
Also, to all the listeners who are listening and who would want a substitute for Photoshop, it might not be as effective, but Canva is the option for you guys. Do check it out. Not
So
endorsing it. No, didn't get any money from Canva,
Oh.
but it's helped me out a lot in life. So I'd rather recommend that as well.
Cool. So that's your recommendation? Okay, cool, man.
Hey,
Nice.
no, man. Oh, that would be great. I'm
No,
off the
no.
hook then. I'm
Hey, no,
off the hook, man.
no. Yeah, Sumit, this.
Yeah. So he has like different videos, and recently he has crossed around 200K followers
Oh, wow.
on Instagram. So and he has a good content. So I would definitely recommend you to check his YouTube channel as well as on Instagram channel as well. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Pixim Perfect.
Damn cool, man. I'm just looking at his handle right now on Instagram, and yeah, pretty cool. Damn nice. Cool. I will definitely check this out because I like knowing Photoshop tricks, and that's always fun to know. Cool stuff. Kaustav, getting to you, man.
I actually forgot what I was about to recommend, but yeah, Family Man.
You forgot your
do watch
family,
Family
is what
Man.
you're saying. What?
Do watch Family Man. Manoj Bajpayee with a great story. He being a raw agent and paving his way through the terrorists and whatnot. It's a full package thing.
It's on Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone knows that. Yeah, come on, you don't have to clear it out, man. Family Man, who doesn't know about it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe people are just like, maybe people just hear you say that and they're like, oh, I should be a family man, and that's the end of it.
Hey,
So that's good. I am a family man.
There was a cartoon as well, right? Family Man करके.
Family Guy.
Family Guy, my bad.
That was
There is.
Family
I think it's
Guy.
still going on. I could be wrong,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I
It's still
still
going
watch that.
yeah, it's damn funny, dude. I've seen like the first 7 or 8 seasons, and it's great.
Wow, you all watched 7, 8 seasons. I watched bits and pieces in the middle, and I keep forgetting about it, just like South Park.
Dude,
Man.
I watch randomly, like of any episode of Family Guy, I go randomly.
Yeah,
So
correct.
I had 3 recommendations right now. You see that? South Park, Family Guy, Family Man. Go for it, guys.
I'm pretty sure all of them have been done at an earlier part in this
Hey,
series. Not Family
okay.
Guy. I'm Family
Okay.
Man. I don't think Family Man.
Okay.
No, Family Man is good.
Let's give some other recommendation that people might not know about. There's an app called InVideo. If you guys don't fancy Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects, you guys can check it out. It's a premium app, but then it's one hell of an app. It's a powerhouse in its own niche.
Okay. That's so basically it's a video editing software, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it's for PC or only for
Phone, I don't know about PC, but majority it's for phone itself, I think.
okay. But so you're saying it's better than the PC version of Adobe Premiere?
No, man.
Okay.
Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects, these are
After Effects.
things where you can do infinite things out there. Right now, here, it's the only reason why I'm suggesting this is because the amount of time it takes to create a sequence or probably an effect and the amount of effort that goes in, it's like an easy peasy game within minutes where this app provides you with all the effects and all the stock pictures and whatnot. So
Okay, very, very cool, man. What's it called? In video.
yeah, this is more than me. This is a recommendation from Amit as well because he fancies that app a lot as well. Amit Doshi, our founder.
Okay, very cool, man.
Yeah.
Invideo.io. I think they have a PC thing
Do
also.
they?
I think so.
Oh, all
It
right.
seems like it, yeah, on their website and all. Oh, it's like Canva, dude. Their website is like Canva. You can just go to the website and do everything that Canva does and be like that, I think. That's
Really?
what my understanding is right now.
I don't know, man. I never
Uh,
needed that app because I'm good with Premiere Pro and After Effects, but a lot of people it's helped. So
okay, very cool. I will also check this out. Damn, very cool softwares today, man. I want to recommend. So since we are sticking to softwares, I guess I can recommend a game which is technically a software. If you think about it. I will recommend a game called Sunset Overdrive. Have either of you heard of this game?
Sunset
no, but I've
Overdrive.
heard about Midtown Madness. Is it the same? Is it like similar or whatever? I don't know.
No, not at all. Sunset Midtown Madness is a driving game, right? Like, so it's a car game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nothing to do with cars. It's just a cool, fun name, Sunset Overdrive. So the game came out in, let me just remember this, came out in 2014. And for the longest time, it wasn't available on anything but the Xbox for like at least a good 3-4 years. And then just recently, I think in the last 2 years, it is now available on the PC as well. And that's when I played it. I've been dying to play this game. It's made by one sec. Well, Insomniac Games. Oh, I'm just reading their Google source right now. It's made by Insomniac Games and Blind Squirrel Games. But Insomniac, though, is like a heavyweight name in the world of gaming, if anyone knows gaming.
Absolutely.
So, Sunset Overdrive, basically, it's an open world game, which I love, like the games like GTA and what have you.
Oh,
It's an open world game where you play basically like you're kind of a superhero. You can't fly and stuff, but you can like quickly zip line. So this city basically is the game is all about movement mechanics. One day, you wake up basically and you realize that the apocalypse is here, and it's a zombie apocalypse. Okay,
oh,
where everyone's turning into zombies, and the survivors have to look at ways to survive. It's an open world game. You can explore everything you want, any area in this map that you want, and the best thing about the game are the movement mechanics and also the weapons that you have. Some very cool, interesting weapons. But the movement mechanics are such that you can just basically maneuver through the entire city without ever touching the ground. You
oh.
can like zip line, you can walk on the side of buildings, you can just basically trolley your way through things like on top of things, and like use like a hook to travel if you want. It's like the movement mechanics are very cool. So yeah, just check it out, man. Check out the gameplay. The gameplay is very interesting and very fast paced. The zombies are very well designed. The animation is great, and it has like a very comic book feel to it. You know, like if like some you know how like in comic books they'll have like sound effects and like bam, they'll write the words bam and like that's a sound effect, right? So they'll have that in this video game as well. So that's like a very cool
Right.
thing. So, and you basically play like a superhero, dude. You're saving this world from basically how the zombie apocalypse happens in this world is there's at this like event at this concert or something. It's the launch of this new energy drink, and the energy drink turns out is what zombifies everyone. And
What?
yeah, it's hilarious. The game is hilarious. The action is great. It's a very cool game. So yeah, please check it out. Sunset Overdrive. I'm sure it is on Steam. I know if you guys are gamers, you know Steam. And
Of
that's about
course.
it.
I
Sumit.
I paid a lot of money on Steam, so yeah.
Oh wow. So you're endorsing Steam also, no? Wow.
Hey,
Very cool.
hey, come on.
Why don't you endorse everything today,
Why
Kaustav?
don't Steam should pay IVM podcast? If not IVM, at least they should pay me, man.
Nah, cool. Chalo. Yeah, Steam would be a great partner for IVM podcast. Let's make it happen. Steam, if you're listening, sponsor us. They are not listening.
Of course, they're not. So
Sumit,
yeah.
yeah, what did you recommend, man?
I recommend that Instagram and YouTube channel called Piximperfect for Photoshop tutorials.
Yep, very cool.
Yeah.
Kaustav, what about you?
I recommended the in video. I recommended Family Man. I recommended the Family Guy. I recommended what else was there?
Heather?
Canva.
Oh no, not Heather. Sorry
Canva.
for Sorry, for
Yeah,
those who don't know, Kaustav it looks exactly like Shahid Kapoor and Heather right now. Uh,
really.
by that, we only mean that he has cut his hair like that. Facially, not really. Sorry.
Only
And
by
I recommended Sunset Overdrive. Sorry, what are you saying?
no, no. I was saying कि only by appearance, not by circumstances.
Yeah, no.
I
Yeah,
will.
hopefully not, man. All right, and I recommended Sunset Overdrive. And that brings us to the end of this half of the show. Thank you so much. Let's see you guys on the other side.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you're not following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Want to wish you all a happy Diwali. Hope you had a great festive season. It's been a great week in terms of the kinds of guests we've had and the kind of conversations we've had on the network this week. Do definitely check some of these things out. On this round's on me with Gauri Devidayal. She had a great conversation with Garima Arora, who's one of the best known chefs in the world. It was just absolutely riveting. Do check that out. On States of Anarchy, Hamsini Hariran spoke about chronicling India's different wars. Again, really interesting episode. Check that out. Ashton had a very interesting episode on his show, The Habit Coach. It was called I Don't Feel Like Doing Anything. It's about how to overcome malaise just generally, and I thought really, really interesting stuff. Kumi Vayana was the guest on Cyrus Says on Monday's episode last week, and she's an educator, and my God, it was such a fascinating conversation talking about the way education functions in India and some of the changes she'd like to see. Just really, really interesting stuff. Do give that a listen. On Uncle Please Sit, Anupam Manur was there with Joel and Tushar talking about the Indian economy, part one of a two-part series. Second part will be out this week. You should definitely check that out. Lastly, I want to talk to you all about the Filter Coffee podcast. Karthik Nagarajan, who hosts that show, is on a little bit of a break. He's back with a banger of an episode. It is with Himura Maya, who used to run Landmark Stores, and they talk about the culture of bookstores and quizzing and all kinds of stuff. Really interesting conversation. Do check that out. And with that, let me get you back to your show.
All right, guys, welcome back to the second half of the show. We're going to talk about video games from our childhood. This is a very exciting topic already. So I was thinking by the end of this, I want to arrive at 3, maybe is too small a number, 5 games that all of us played and loved as kids. Okay. I want to arrive at that. We can talk about games that we don't have in common, of course, and there will be plenty, I'm sure. For instance, I never played any of the Pokemon games. I was just never into that. What you
You
guys?
mean Pokemon Go?
Pokemon Go to wo to rehne hi do. That rhymed.
Pokemon game in what? PS?
Like the Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Red and all. Did you
Nah,
get
No,
that?
neither have I fancied
Yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah. No,
Okay.
not a Pokemon.
So I only ever played Red and I wasn't a big fan of it. So
Oh, I just remembered an amazing recommendation. Please continue. I'll.
okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, not the Pokemon games, I guess, not this thing, but you get what I mean. 5 games that all of us have played. Of course, the usual suspects would be, I would say, Super Mario Brothers, Contra,
Contra.
and what else? If you're talking about 8-bit games, we'll get to PC games in a bit.
Snakes.
Yeah,
There
correct.
is Counter Strike.
You guys had those cartridge consoles, no? The 16-bit cartridges.
I
Like we used to play Mario
Yeah,
and all.
I had that.
Or
I
you-
had that. I
Or
had
did you
that.
guys only have Game Boys?
Was it Nintendo?
no, I had a Nintendo. And another one called Applet. So it was like an laptop.
That's it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
wow. I had a black and white Game Boy, and then when it became colored, I had a colored Game Boy, and I had one of I had one of those 16-bit cartridge wala games, not the Nintendos, but 16-bit cartridge wala games, which were my console was called Terminator something.
Yeah. I
Terminator
was
100.
just going to say that. Was it Terminator? The black
Dude, you
one.
had the same one. Yeah, the black one.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I had
Same
one.
one, dude.
You
Wow.
guys
And-
won't believe I've never owned a console in my life.
And then after that I had a PS2, and now I have PC. PC gaming has been around.
I
for
still
years.
have PS2
Yeah,
and I
man.
still play that.
Really, dude.
Yeah.
PS2 I miss, dude. I miss so
Dude,
many games on the PS2.
I have
So-
done all this mod shit and all, and I
Dude.
download the game and I put it in hard drive and just play randomly.
Arey, wow, that is so fun, dude. That sounds so awesome. So I'm thinking, let's do this. Let's divide this second half into 3 parts. First, we'll talk about older these 16-bit cartridges games. Okay, then we'll come to PS2, and then we'll come to PC. Or actually, then we'll come to PC, and then we'll go to PS2 because PS2 is
Works.
considered a little after that. But PC is obviously ongoing, and it'll continue forever. PC gaming basically is what it is. Anywho, starting off with those 16-bit cartridges games, Super Mario Brothers, Contra.
8-bit and 16-bit.
I forget which one is it. The cartridge is 8-bit.
So mostly 8-bit and 16-bit common had together the games. Like the Contra one which you're saying, it was in 8-bit.
Oh, okay.
Contra, Mario, Donkey Kong, all these were in 8-bit.
8-bit. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm talking about 8-bit.
I got no idea what you guys are talking about because then again I never owned a console, but I was lucky enough to have rich friends who owned some of them, so I used to go play with them.
So did you play Contra and Super Mario Brothers?
Of course I did, man. Of course.
But you never played
Gadu.
Oh, so that's what you did. You always went to friends' houses to play.
Yeah, man. I was from a middle class family, and my mother never bought me anything except for this beautiful PC that I have right now, which was an option given to me instead of a PS4. So yeah.
Oh, you have an Alienware, no?
No, man. If I was that rich. No, I got this mod wherein I have i9 processor with a 4 GB GTX 1650 Ti along with 16 GB of RAM, which I'm going to extend it to 32 GB.
Okay,
DDR4.
That's cool, man. Most laptop PC gamers just jizzed in their pants.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. So Super Mario Contra we both have in common. We all have in common, obviously. Duck Hunt. Were you guys fans of Duck Hunt?
I did actually. I really loved that game.
Was it the shooting game?
Yeah, the one with the gun.
Oh, I remember.
Love it, dude. Used to love it so much.
There was one more game which was a shooting game called Hogan's Alley. Yeah, Hogan's Alley.
Is it the one where he threw the saucers and we had to shoot like with the guns and shit on the TV?
Right.
That's
I remember.
No,
that was Duck Hunt.
There was one more where Kaustav, I think you're talking about Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt had two versions. One of them was with ducks, and one of them was, I think, when you got to shoot these things. Right? Am I right?
My bad. I have bad memory, man.
I really don't remember that. I think
I think the one you're talking about is these like outlaws, like these criminals come on this thing and you gotta shoot them, no?
Exactly.
Shoot the criminals. Yeah. You gotta shoot them before they shoot you or something.
Yeah. Hogan's Alley. That was the game name.
Hogan's Alley. I used to love it, dude. Oh man, that brings back memories. That's great.
Wow. I remember another cool game, if you guys know about it, but should I put it on the recommendation list? Maybe. Virtual Cop. Do you guys remember?
Virtual Cop, dude.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
Virtual Cop. Oh man. So, dude, Virtual Cop used to be the go-to game at arcade alleys. Like in arcade areas. It used to always be there. And they used to also play with guns at the arcade alleys. It's damn fun.
Yeah.
I used to have it on my PC also. I did not have it. I don't know if it ever made to console, made to PC, right?
These are the classics, the godfathers of their industry.
The Virtua Cop, Virtua Fighter. Did you ever play Virtua Fighter? Like a Mortal Kombat kind of game?
Man, of course. How about Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat, obviously. Yeah. So I guess we are done with the 8-bit games already, is what I'm saying. Any more 8-bit games before we move on to PC, guys?
I have tons of 8-bit games, actually.
Like Sena. What else is there?
So
Tetris, I remember Tetris.
Tetris was there. Then there was Kung Fu Master, where there was one.
Oh yes, Kung Fu Master. Oh, I used to love it. Used to like jump around and like punch people. And I think the boss was like this huge Kung Fu guy.
A sumo guy and a guy with a chain. He used to throw chain.
Yeah, I remember this as well.
Yeah.
And then once the match is done, he used to do some kind of moves. To win.
Oh yeah, exactly, dude. Love it. Wow.
I think these games, only our generation people will know about it, because today's generation, I think they'll be like, what the fuck is that? We are playing PUBG and 4G and all of that crap.
Yeah, that's true. Fortnite. Yeah, 4G, correct. Yeah. 4G खेला किसी ने?
No. But I like COD, by the way. COD is awesome.
Yeah, of course, but COD is very current. Let's not go there on this episode.
Yeah. Let's just go back to 8-bit. I have more 8-bit games. Remember, there was a series of games called Olympic, which had the javelin throw, triple
of
jump.
Course.
Yeah.
And
correct, dude.
Tons of more hurdles.
Yeah, correct, hurdles.
I think this was owned by Konami. Yes. This was
Yeah, you're right.
Konami's game.
Konami,
Wow, dude.
giant dude.
Yeah. Sega
And
was huge. I remember. Did any of you play Sonic when you were
Yeah,
kids?
of
Sonic,
course,
yeah.
man. Sonic.
Yeah,
Who didn't?
it's really damn fun.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Do you
Was
remember
it
this
8-bit?
game?
Was it 8-bit itself or?
Yeah, I think it was 8-bit. Dude, there was a. I think. No, Nintendo was is what had Sonic. I think on Sega. No, I had. Yeah, it was 8-bit. I'm pretty sure it was 8-bit. I could
Alright.
be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it was
I
in
remember
it.
playing it as a kid. It was an
And
8-bit,
that
no?
Midtown Madness. No, that's a PC game, right?
Yeah, that's PC.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
We'll get to that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I think we're done with 8-bit. Do you guys want to move to the?
Any more 8-bit games that you have, Sumit?
Yeah, I have actually 2-3 more.
Bolo.
Oh wow!
There was a game called Excite Bike. Do you remember that? There was a small like
Yeah, you used to jump and like
Exactly.
it's like rally
create
kind of
your own
stunt racing.
race tracks as well.
Correct.
It had this thing,
Yeah.
and there was
Yeah.
a game called Bomberman. If you remember,
Bomberman, of course you remember Bomberman. Oh, dude, great.
Bomberman.
Great.
Bomberman had like kick-ass game. That that game. My dad got addicted to that game. He used to play day and night. Unko like he used to love that game.
Dude, wasn't there a Popeye video game?
Yeah. There was.
Yeah, where we had to like there was the levels and you had to like climb to the next level and then.
You know the ironic part, Olive used to be on the top and she used to give hearts. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
Give hearts.
Yeah.
And Popeye used to catch that and go for the spinach to fight Pluto and do all this kind of stuff.
Wow, yeah, I know that. That was great. I still love that one. So yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I'm done with my this
8-bit. Very cool.
8-bit part.
But
Okay, yeah,
amazing recommendations, man. I mean, got back to nostalgic memory lanes.
Before this podcast recording, I went to just YouTube and just type 8-bit video games of all time, and there was a whole like list of video games what I went through, and I just like relived my childhood. I felt.
Oh, that's cool, man. All right, let's get to PC then. There's so much again in PC to bhul hi jao. Firstly, Road Rash.
Come
Dude,
on,
ultimate.
best.
Do we all remember the cheat codes as well?
Dude, before Road Rash, you played pinball.
Pinball, of course. Oh yes, of course. So much, dude. We can still play pinball. There are so many pinball games that are out there because of that.
Is it only me or do you feel Solitaire is very boring game in PC?
Dude, Solitaire बहुत boring.
By the way, when you said pinball, you know what came to my mind? The ending tone when you die. That tone, you remember? Some shit. Did you remember that tone? It just ran around like wow.
Pinball. I don't know. Like maybe we that one pinball game, yeah. But the thing is, I've played a lot more pinball games. It's a game I still like now today, and so always the animations are different. The sounds are different. So I don't know.
Yeah, the fancier version of pinball.
Yeah, basically.
I hope we are still discussing pinball over here, but anyway, what?
So yeah, then Road Rash. Do you all remember the cheat codes of Road Rash?
Yeah.
X, Y, Z, Y?
Not exactly the cheat code, but I
remember all the cheat codes. The nitrous one was.
You will not believe this. I have never used a single cheat code on Road Rash.
What are you saying, you honorable person, dude? Wow.
No, I didn't know about the cheat codes.
You didn't know about the cheat codes?
No, I didn't know about the cheat codes.
What a noob.
Hey, wow, come on! I still slayed that game. Okay.
Dude, but not as much as someone who used cheat codes. Obviously.
Don't be a cheater in life.
Yeah, but I remember the cheat code so specifically. It was for the nitrous, it was XYZZY SPON. That's spoon, shift 1. So or exclamation mark.
Wow, only I knew about it back then.
Yeah, then there was a way to remember when cops used to follow you in Road Rash? There was one to get rid of cops. And you won't believe this. It used to be called XYZY bribe shift 1.
Wow.
or else XYZY yes comma officer, like yes officer shift 1.
Wow. I never used to get rid of the cop. I used to like hitting the cops. I used to love
hitting the cops. But like this one I found out many years later. The cop
no offense to the police over here. They'll be hollering you saying, "Hey, what?"
Correct, exactly. Then there was there was one called XYZY thwack shift 1, which was for a chain, And then there was one called Kathunk Shift 1, which was for you get a club to hit the other person. That was fun.
What was the chain wala
Love
thing?
Road Rash. Chain wala was Thwack. You guys remember all the
Send me-
maps? You guys
Send me
remember all
the cheat codes. I'm gonna download it right now and play it with the cheat codes, man.
Oh, shit, you're gonna relive that part of your childhood that you missed out on. The cheating.
Yeah, so there's no reliving. I'm gonna live.
You're gonna live your childhood, correct.
अब
Very
मैं
cool.
वो कौस्तव नहीं रहा, अब मैं
Dude,
कोड वाला कौस्तव रहूंगा.
dude, they had some amazing tracks on Road Rash. You guys remember Napa Valley
I remember
Yeah,
that.
and
I remember.
Sierra Nevada? Then there was a Peninsula something, right?
Those
And
are
then the
maps,
city.
bro.
Huh?
Those are maps, right?
Those are maps, like tracks. Yeah. Like in racing, they call tracks, no?
I thought you were talking about music tracks. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
then.
okay, my bad.
When
Sorry,
did
sorry.
Road Rash have music tracks?
No. That was NFS Underground, where
Oh
awesome music
my
tracks started.
god, that track list. You know, I found a
Underground.
way.
Yeah.
There's a way to change. You put your own playlist over there.
Yeah, I remember. Correct.
I
Yeah,
did that too.
There's a thing, you have to go to the folder settings or something, you know? At least if you're on PC. On PS2 also, I'm sure there was a way. I forgot right now.
Not PS2. Not sure about the PS2, but I did it in PC.
Yeah, exactly.
So I never had a PS2, right? You know what I did? On my PC, there's something called as the PS2
Emulator.
emulator.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
games
Kaustav,
like
how young do you think we are? We know all this shit.
I
You know emulators
thankfully,
and all.
thankfully. But there were games like fucking Dragon Ball Z, man.
Dude, I played, yeah.
Oh,
Correct.
nice.
There was a
Insane.
Game Boy emulator also. Did you play a Game Boy
Not
emulator?
going to PS2 now.
Okay, let's not. Let's stick with
just
PC
save
first.
it for
You
last.
got PC or what? My bad. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
PC.
switching on the light.
Yeah.
Then there was on the PC there was a game called Claw. Did you guys ever play Claw? It was a cat pirate, and he had to fight other dog pirates. But it was like a what do you call a platformer. It was like a platformer, like a Mario kind of platformer,
Achha.
but a little more action. And there was a sword. There was a little bit of magic. There's a
What
whole
kind of
cool
games
story.
were these, man?
This is a very popular game. This was. So it was by Monolith Productions back in the day. And yeah, dude, PC games, Half-Life.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Half-Life and
was the
Counter-Strike,
thing,
dude.
Half-Life and Counter-Strike. Of course, Counter-Strike was part of Half-Life. They're like so many expansions, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Half-Life was. There was a time when I was obsessed with just the Half-Life. Like they had such an extensive game library, and you just keep coming out with games that I didn't understand. That this is a series, and then there are like other factions of this Half-Life thing. Because of course, if you remember, there were like all these. I'm forgetting the names, dude. Yeah, like Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and all these. Did you guys ever play these? Yeah, correct.
Source, Half-Life 2, Deathmatch, Lost Coast, Episode 1, Survivor, all these.
Yeah, exactly. Just so many good Half-Life games, dude. Just groundbreaking,
Amazing,
earth-shattering. Literally,
and dude,
sometimes.
Counter-Strike is still the best game of for.
You know what? I was.
Not Go. Just to be clear.
Sorry.
We are talking about 1.6 and not Counter-Strike Go, just to be clear.
Yeah. Of course.
Not Go.
You know what? I never got into that comparative multiplayer FPS games that much. That's why till date I don't like PUBG that much. I don't like Fortnite and shit. I won't play them because multiplayer FPSs are not my thing.
What are you saying, bro? There were times where I had my group of friends book the cyber cafe for an entire
Dude,
night.
I've done all of that.
For an entire night just to play CS.
Play all day. Yeah. I've done all of that. I've spent hours and I've spent a lot of money in that game. I was always coerced into it. I was never like into.
I don't know. Friends
my
who have played it professionally as well, by the way, for ATS or ATE or whatever. There were these big clans back then. There was a lot of money in it, man. I mean,
there was, and there still is. Like gaming is an all-time high right
now. Though it's just like
it's out of the park. Yeah, you can your life is set and shit. Like if you're a professional tournament player, you can be earning quite well today now.
Yeah. A friend of mine left his cabin crew job where he was getting paid a shit ton of money just for gaming. So you know,
wow, dude.
Yeah.
Cool. Then on the PC, there was GTA 2 came out on the PC.
Yeah.
The
was
top-down view.
Vice City?
Yeah,
Before-
GTA 2 was before. Vice City was after GTA 3.
Oh, all right.
So GTA 2 was a top-down view of like a top view.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't like a third-person view. It was a
Yeah,
top
yeah, yeah.
view.
Hey, was it
On
the
the
one
map.
where there was a metro, this thing right next to his house? Or was it GTA
No, I
3
don't
or
think that
4?
was.
Yeah. No,
No,
man.
no. Again, you're getting confused. All the GTAs that you're talking about, I think, are where the camera's behind the person. No, like you
Yeah,
see the
so
person.
even the top view, I remember.
Top view. So that
This
was
was long back. Yeah.
GTA 1 and 2. As 2 for sure, I remember were this way. Was this way, and those were damn fun. But then GTA 3 came out. Again, we'll get to that in PS3, PS2. Yes, what are the PC games do you guys remember, guys?
I have a fun
PC
fact though.
Project. Okay, go on. Sorry.
No, no, go on. It's fine.
I had a recommendation. I not recommendation. I had a. Do you remember this game called Project IGI?
I
No.
think I've heard
By any
about it.
chance,
What is the game?
dude? It Project IGI was it was a mercenary game as well, which had a great storyline. Okay, and kind of combat this thing. And it was like kick-ass game, one of the best game I've ever played on PC.
Do you guys know about Crimson Skies?
No. What is
Crim-
this game?
No.
Google it. It's one of the. It's a on-air battle kind of a game where it's just insane. There was another game that just came to my mind and I forgot about it. The fun fact though, GTA Vice City. Do you see any resemblance of Scarface the movie in GTA Vice City?
The clothing, the
Not
accent.
just the clothing, the bungalow, the clothing,
Yep, correct.
the characters.
Yep, correct. Makes sense. It was
I
It was based around the Italian mafia, no? Wasn't
Was
that
it
the
the
thing?
Italian mafia or was it the Cubans like Tony Montana?
Oh yeah, you're right. That could be the Cubans. Yeah, it was the Cubans. Yeah. Vice City was Cubans. But anyway, that's again we're jumping ahead, dude. Let's stick to PC quickly. We finish PC off.
Vice City's PC, right?
Vice City was PS, PS2 at least.
It was both actually.
I
yeah,
played
correct.
only
When
on
it
PC,
launched,
man.
Oh yeah,
I
you're right.
played in first in PC and only.
Okay. Oh, FIFA. Were you guys ever FIFA fans? And are you guys still FIFA fans?
Bro,
Come
I'm
on,
an
dude.
addict.
Really?
I'm an addict. I'm
Okay,
a
wow,
FIFA
dude.
addict. I have played FIFA 14 for 3 years. After that, I directly downloaded FIFA 20 right now.
Okay.
And I've been at it like crazy. If I need a break, I go play FIFA. If before sleeping, there has to be one game of FIFA at least. So,
Do you
yeah.
do you remember
You know-
there was another like soccer game called Pro Evolution Soccer?
Oh, wow. PES.
Yeah, of course.
Man.
Yeah, PS.
With those amazing spellings that they had for all
Yeah,
the
of
players.
course.
Do you
But you know
remember?
what? I used to, for the longest time, I used to like playing PES more than FIFA because just the gameplay used to be a little more better.
Yeah,
better
And
for me.
it had a dramatic effect as well. When you kick the ball, when the player kicks the ball, there used to be a stars behind that ball. Like it
Oh,
used
really?
to go. Yeah. It
Yeah,
had
I
a
cool.
remember this. Yeah.
amazing kind of shit.
Oh, that's cool, man. Nice.
But no, FIFA. Go on.
No, you continue.
FIFA have actually, it was like a drug. It still is.
So there was a free to play soccer game on the internet. Anyway, you guys know what free to play games are, right? It basically what they say. They are free to play. And there was a free to play game called Power Soccer. It was a multiplayer game online where you could play with your friends. And it was a proper, I would say, a FIFA like. Again, the graphics weren't as great because the budgets aren't as good. It's a free-to-play game,
Correct.
but it was still great. You could like do everything. You could do headers. You could like pass and lob and all of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and very cool game. The sad thing is, it I think got discontinued in 2016.
Oh, talking about free-to-play games, if you guys, this is for the listeners, if you guys want to play FIFA without downloading the track version on torrent or buying the game, you guys can check out Origin, which is software for demo games such as FIFA 19 and 20 as well. So if you guys want to take a taste of FIFA 20 and see how it is, download Origins, download FIFA 20 for free. It's not illegal, it's completely legal, and Although you
But
don't have a
you-
lot of themes to choose it.
Yeah, exactly. You're only downloading the demo version.
Yeah, but then again, man, you get to have the gameplay, if not the entire thing.
Oh, okay, chalo. But you can play like what? One match, one exhibition match or something. How many games can you play?
You can play as much as you want, but there are
Okay.
selected teams. You can't select your selected team or whatever. So
Okay. Cool. Nice.
there won't be Barcelona. There'll be Real Madrid because Barca is sort of elite types.
Okay.
Comes from a Barca fan.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Sumit, any more PC games that you want to get to?
PC game. One second. I had a recommendation. Wait, just 1 second.
So again, these are like PC games from back in the day, because if we get to current games, there are like so many games.
Yeah, definitely.
So then I will recommend Midtown Madness, man.
You already recommended Meta Madness at least 5 times in this episode. Don't
Because
worry.
You definitely
and
endorsing.
I miss it.
Yeah.
And I miss it, man. I miss that game.
Definitely endorsing.
True. Yeah. So that's how old is Midtown Madness, man? I remember playing it, of course.
2 decades, I think.
2 decades.
Could
Oh,
be.
did you guys ever play Carmageddon?
I
You used to get points for running people over. It's damn fun.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this game, man.
Yeah. It was like the precursor to GTA.
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi. Do you guys play Crazy Taxi?
Definitely.
Dude, Crazy Taxi was the most fun, dude. The most fun. And especially once you figured out how to perpetually always be boosting beyond nitrous on Crazy Taxi on the boost. And then once you figured that out, it seems like you guys never figured that out. That's by me saying that and your reactions. You guys never
Do you remember there was a game called House of Dead?
No.
Where the guy used to save his girlfriend from zombies, and it was a whole shooting game kind of thing.
I remember the games.
Still in the arcade, by the way.
I remember the Left 4 Dead games. I don't remember this one. Then I remember the Resident Evil games, which are also
That was in PS2, I guess.
It was in PS2.
Yeah.
Resident Evil was in PS2. Resident Evil 6, that one. Damn good. What else, man? Okay, let's get to PS2 now, man. So much fucking... Dude, PS has been... What an amazing genre. Of course, there are PC equivalents, but some of these games don't have PC equivalents. So unless, Costa, you had some friend who had a PS2, you just...
Yeah, I had my cousin brother.
Oh, okay. Did you guys ever play God of War on PS2?
Yeah, of course. More than that...
Come on, dude.
More than that, we played a lot of NFS.
NFS, yes. Dude, NFS Underground and Underground 2, but NFS Underground was so path-breaking, dude.
Did
PS2 had an amazing car game.
Was Most Wanted during PS2 or was it PS3?
I'm getting confused. Was Most Wanted in PS2 or PS3? I'll just look this up.
PS2.
But
Most Wanted was in PS2. Yeah.
Cool. So Most Wanted...
Most Wanted was PC actually. Like it launched as same as Vice City only, like in PS2.
No, man. It says Most Wanted was on PS3, Xbox 360,
correct,
and Microsoft Windows. But now they're saying, dude, it's on Android also. That's crazy.
Yeah, of course it is. It is.
It's on Android and iOS, dude.
So is FIFA. If you guys didn't know about it.
Oh, of course, all FIFAs are, but they have their mobile versions of it. This is the actual port of the game.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, you can play all the GTAs, all the old GTAs, up till GTA, I think, San Andreas on your phone now.
HESOYAM. Who remembers this cheat code?
HESOYAM. I don't. Was that for GTA?
Health, money, San Andreas, yes.
Oh, San Andreas. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you remember the PS2 game called Burnout?
Oh,
yeah, of course.
My God, of course.
It was great. It was like very action fueled.
It was like best racing game ever. Actually.
There was also Heat, but I think then Heat discontinued and Burnout just was a bigger brand.
Burnout took the market actually that time.
Correct.
And
do you guys remember a game called Devil May Cry?
Devil May Cry 3.
Dude, 3 was epic.
4 is nice as well, yeah.
3 is still regarded as one of the toughest games you can ever play. Because each boss battle is so tough in that game. It's crazy.
I'm going to recommend another one since we are talking about Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
It's Prince of Persia.
Oh, Prince of Persia, yeah, great.
Hands down.
Yeah, of course. Sands of Time, the Two Thrones. And
Yeah.
again, the original one, yeah. Cool.
Do you remember Metal Gear?
Metal Gear
Metal Gear
2
Solid.
Solid. Yeah,
Metal Gear
understood.
Solid,
Of
yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah, damn cool.
Amazing game, dude. Amazing game.
So good, man.
We decided coming up with proper selective recommendations that we are going all haywire with,
We are
games
going
all
damn
over.
haywire. Yeah.
So
So
now
I
at the
guess
end of this segment, we are going to all get confused what all we recommended at the end of the
No,
day.
that's fine. We won't do that at the end of this. Well, at the end of this, what we will recommend is if we all had to go back and play three games from our childhood, which would they be? And
I have.
I think in that way that could be the
Yeah,
end
yeah,
of
that could be a good way
good
of
way to round this off. But let's finish our PS2 games that we want to talk about. All the GTAs we already talked about, 3, Vice City, San Andreas. These are the games
Do
on this thing on
do you
PS2.
remember SmackDown?
Yes,
Smackdown
WWE
was raw.
SmackDown.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude. Oh, so fun, dude. So
Yeah,
fun.
man.
SmackDown was the shit that
The
time.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, TLC matches, table ladder chess matches were so fun. Oh, God.
I've broken
Dude,
controllers
Elimination
and
Chamber,
Yeah, the cage matches were great.
Royal
You broke a
Rumble,
controller?
Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
I've
correct.
broken the controller over that game, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And that too, it wasn't mine because, I never owned one, but yeah, I had to pay back my friend for it.
Were either of you into Tomb Raider?
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider,
Yeah, I
yeah.
played. I
Yeah,
played.
that was quite fun. What else, dude? There's so many PS2 games, dude. Crazy.
There was a plane game. That was very underrated game, by the way.
Yeah, it was called Aircraft Simulator.
No. It was called Ace Combat.
Oh,
Do
no,
you
I never
remember?
played this one. No.
Ace Combat was a really amazing graphic game.
Sorry, I said Flight Simulator. It wasn't Aircraft Simulator. Sorry. But yeah, you were saying.
Yeah. So
Ace
I'm
Combat.
saying that game was like amazing game of that time for PS2 for this thing.
Okay. Very cool, man. Again, so many, dude. I'm sure we missed out at least 90% of the games that have ever existed. How could we not?
There was a weird game. Okay, Playboy had a game in PS2. Do you remember?
What are you saying? No, I don't, man.
What?
When I used to go and buy
That was a substitute for porn magazines, wasn't it? Don't lie,
Makes sense.
Sumit.
Yeah. Mom, I want to buy this video game. Which one, beta? It's called Playboy.
but seriously, they had a whole
Mom was like, "What is this Playboy? Is this boys who play? You know,
Boys play, yeah.
exactly. It's something very, very innocent."
Stop judging, dude.
But yeah,
It's
the
okay.
game.
We all
Playboy-
had our needs back then. It's fine, Sumit. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, exactly. But really, it was a Playboy game.
Yeah, there was a whole storyline game where you have to follow this thing and that thing and that. I never played it though. I just saw it on YouTube when
Okay, quick.
Great save, Sumit. Sure. Oh, I didn't play it.
Quick segue. Has this ever happened to you guys where you guys were young and you guys had the GTA models on the loading background and your parents walk in and be like, "Hey, what the f is this, bro? What are you doing?"
On the load screen, no? On the loading screen? Yeah, that has happened, correct.
Have you in GTA Vice City, if you go to Club Malibu, okay, if you go over there and you just roam around, there used to be no dress, okay, and that time my brother walked in, so I just remember the awkward silence we had.
Did your brother go, "Okay, now you leave, I'll continue playing"?
He has already played by that time.
Okay. Do you guys, there was, in San Andreas had reached like a new level of controversy when it came out because there was a mod in the game where you could have sex with the prostitutes in the game.
But that happens in GTA 5, right? Where you got to
GTA 5, so correct, yeah, you can. But in this thing also, in San Andreas back in the day, it's just now and then. No, it's like back then it was a lot more controversial. Now it's expected.
The board is like, "Hey, listen, this is normal."
And also, yeah, exactly. And now if GTA 5 doesn't have it, they'll be like, "Arey, why did you take that out? That was the best part of the game." I don't know how they will say that.
I don't know why it was the best part of the game. It wasn't like the user was getting a blowjob or something, man.
GTA 5 though, I feel is one of the best games in history now, dude.
Yeah, man, I've completed that game over 25 times.
completed like 100% completion.
Yeah. That too. Yeah, I was a gaming
Wow.
addict before I was employed, so
GTA
I
5
have.
is epic, and I still play it. I'll just take it out and I'll start playing it.
Yeah, and
I've completed once though.
I've tried without cheat codes. I've tried with cheat codes. I've tried, all sorts of shit, man. I've tried all the side missions. I've tried to keep my character happy with tons of blowjobs and shit. So,
You're talking about San Andreas. You're talking about GTA 5.
five.
5, huh? Okay, cool
San
man. No.
Andreas, I must have completed only 4, 5 times because I didn't fancy that pretty much. But that too
No. But
was a
but
very
still,
nice game.
even if you didn't fancy it, you completed it 4 or 5 times. That is
Yeah,
crazy. Wow.
yeah.
I never completed San Andreas. I only ever completed Vice City, and
What?
that was it. Yeah. I still love
You
Vice City.
should, man. You should. Final missions are the ones which you have to go for.
Isn't it crazy that in GTA 3 and GTA Vice City, if you go into the water, you couldn't swim and then you
Yeah,
died?
it was
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but if
In
you
San
go to
Andreas,
see, but if you go to see in Vice City, like the resemblance with the character Tony Montana,
yeah, correct.
I don't think he could swim, could he? I mean, he was a Cuban drug dealer, man.
Hey, but you never know, man. Maybe he had practiced it because what if he has to escape? Oh, dude. Okay, we'll end on the three final thing. But that what you just said reminded me of a news story that I recently saw, which is hilarious. It is that this some guy, okay, in the United States got caught. No, sorry, was being investigated by the feds, by the FBI and the cops for uh stealing doing like a scam of more than $35 million. Okay, $35 million.
Whoa.
So police show up at his house, and this guy realizes what is happening. He had a contingency plan in place. He basically goes into his driveway, takes out his truck, leads the cops on a chase, like all the way till the shore. Okay, and then from the back of his truck takes out like this
Speedboat.
underwater, yeah, speedboat, which goes underwater, dude.
Whoa.
Okay, we're at like 4 miles an hour though, like so quite slow. Okay, but it's still underwater. So the cops at first were at a loss. All they could see were bubbles.
Whoa.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. They could just
But
see the bubbles
if I had
just
35
waiting on
million,
top. Just
if
waiting
I
on
had
top to come
35
over.
million dollars, if I had $35 million, I would have a submarine on standby, dude.
Yeah, possible, but it's possible that submarine costs more than that, no? Isn't it possible?
Over $35 million?
Okay, I don't think so. That's like less like luxury cars don't cost that much.
A tank won't cost that much, man.
Panzer.
Yeah,
Oh,
correct.
Panzer! Oh my God, Sumit. Yeah,
What is
Panzer.
Panzer? I forgot what Panzer is.
That was a
Panzer
cheat
was
code for the tank in
Oh
GTA.
yeah, correct. Exactly, yes, correct. I remember now. Okay, awesome, man. All right, the three games that you will now go back and play, or you are at least more
I can't decide.
enthusiastic.
I
I will,
can't decide, man.
I will say for me, Road Rash is definitely one of them. I just reminiscing about Road Rash always makes me want to play Road Rash more. I also want to go back and play uh, Most Wanted NFS because of course
God.
it's one of the best NFS that has ever come out.
Yeah.
And but
Did you guys know? I used to play Most Wanted kind of professionally. I have won tournaments and shit in colleges and whatnot. I used to go to every tech fest just
what
to
are you
win the
saying?
prize money over there, man. Yeah.
What is the
I,
highest prize
I
money you
was
won?
I was 2 seconds lesser than the world record for Bay Bridge, which was a map in Most Wanted.
Wow! But
I
what is the maximum money you won?
Around 5 grand, 5, 7 grand, I don't know. Back then it
Okay,
was
good.
less money, man.
Yeah, less money, but also it meant more, na? Because you're a
Yeah,
kid, and
yeah,
5 grand as a kid is like, arey, I'm sorted for a year now.
yeah. But the very fact that I was 2 seconds lesser than the world record for Bay Bridge, world record I'm talking about, not even a country record. So had I cleared that, I would have taken a video out of it, put it on YouTube because I deserved it. But
Yeah,
anyway,
very true. Very cool, man. All right, Sumit, the three things that you'd like to go back to. I
what were
said
your three things?
mine
Sorry.
was NFS Most Wanted, Road Rash, so that's 2 racing games, and I'll give GTA Vice City because I just miss it so much. Yeah,
Of course you do.
Sumit.
Yeah. My favorite game. I would go with Contra,
Of course,
8-bit,
yeah.
and then I would go for NFS Most Wanted, and then last there was a game called Black Hawk Down on
Was that the helicopter game?
Yeah.
No, it was a whole mission game where US military.
Black Hawk Down is a movie as well, by the way.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I would really love to go back and play this game.
Cool. Kaustav, any three you like to?
Midtown Madness. One of them is that.
Midtown Madness 1, 2, 3 done. Okay.
Yeah. There is what else, man? I mean, I'd like to go play FIFA 1999 once.
Dude, 98 and 99 were both great FIFA years.
Yeah, because I really missed that game. And the last but not least would be Contra, man. Contra, of course, has to be there.
Contra is great, correct. Also, yeah, Contra is again, dude, what a great game.
Oh, Virtua Cop.
Yeah, correct. Virtua Cop is also great.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. That brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Sumit, where can we follow you online?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for awesome recommendations and all the games that you brought to this episode. Costa, what about you? Where can you follow you online?
On Instagram, Kaustav1307. I don't think I'm on Twitter. Yeah, that's it.
And Costa, don't forget to play Road Rash with those cheat codes that you wanted.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for reminding that. I'll just put it on download.
And you guys can follow me online on Instagram at Antariksh T. Thank you so much, guys. This has been IVM Likes. Thank you.
रिश्ते में तो हम तुम्हारे पॉडकास्ट लगते हैं. नाम है फुटबॉल शुटबॉल.
Presenting Football Shortball, a show about three friends discussing our favorite game over a beer. Sometimes 3, maybe even 5. Hi, I'm Shiva, and with me are my two sidekicks, Gaurav Sapre and Kartika here.
Sidekick? You mean like Batman's Robin or Van Persie Robin?
No, I mean like Alexis Sanchez, but with a little more skill than just playing the piano.
Ha! Just shows how the best players at Arsenal are mere bench warmers at United.
Oh, thank you, Ayer. But you're a Fulham supporter, so whenever you say anything to support me, I question my beliefs.
Just like how Griezmann would say, एक बार मैंने जो decision ले लिया, तो मैं अपने आप की भी नहीं सुनता.
Banter aside, we will talk match reports, transfer rumors, top controversies, fantasy football picks, and so much more. So grab a beer and tune in to Football Shootball every Wednesday on the IVM Podcast app, website, or wherever you get your podcasts.
How many times have you motivated yourself to improve your sleep, or lose weight, or be more productive? How many times have you failed? Hi, my name is Ashton Doctor. Tune into my show, The Habit Coach Podcast, where we focus on creating small, tiny habits to improve your life instead of those big, impossible tasks. So make listening to me a habit every Monday, Wednesday and Friday on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com or on your favorite podcasting app.